Hi class, I wanted to give you some video feedback so that you can then take this and make your revisions. First, really thrilled with this group this month. I'm seeing some great sites. So I'm going to go through this as a first-time site visitor, even if I've seen them. I'm going to test out the functionality, the layout, and give you my feedback on that. All right. Okay, love this. Love the color combination. I haven't really seen that. I've seen a lot of websites on this, but not quite like this. So I really like that. You've applied the logo, really clear. You've linked up to their accounts. Okay. Typically that's going to be left align, but I'm less concerned about that here. I'm more interested in how it's breaking over there. So you might want to make the column more narrow. Keep in mind it's a food truck, so we will avoid glassware, and I'm not sure that feels like plasticware, so mindful of that. These are going to need to be added. I can see you spent time on your home page. You will want to put time into the menu, which does take a long time, to be honest, but that does have to be entered so that it's searchable. I am viewing this at full size, so you want to check and make sure that you weren't working at a smaller size, and check why that might be happening, or that it's happening on your end when you look at it full size. Let's see if I can reduce my screen. Maybe it's me. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, but it looks like it's got some really great things going on. It's not going to be hard for you to fix that at all. Okay. Okay, your navigation is working. You do want this centered. Okay. Your headings and your logo, make sure those are in the middle. You're going to correct that and the size. Okay. And you've also linked up these. Very good. All right. The get feedback isn't necessary. I think sometimes students are confused about a get feedback link and a get feedback plugin kind of thing. But the get feedback is a link that you will later send me when you get to web design that will allow me to see your mobile screen. You're not responsible for that this month, your mobile layout. It's not hard, but you have other things on your mind, I feel. So that is the difference between that. So all I'm seeing is I need to enter the menu and size. So great job here. Love it. Let's see about this link. Okay. All right, I see. Okay. Okay, so you want to link this to that and take this strip out. And then that's the quickest thing for you. If this was an online menu, I still think you'll be able to link it. I don't think that's what it is. But good work here. So you're very close. All right, nice job. Okay. Okay, so I like that we can see the logo clearly up here. You've entered your text. You do want to enter this. You've started this. Good. Let's left align that so we have a nice edge there. And you've entered that text. This image comes out because it is glassware, so interior. Good job here. And good job with this. You do want to close this up. And now I'll get into some of the things. Let me see about your linking. Good. Good. Okay. All right. So it's linking just fine, and that's really tougher than most things. But now let's get into some of the fixes. Tiling doesn't always work. It can be difficult to work with. Right now, the background is commanding attention more than this area. We always use the client's logo colors, right? We never change those. So you would maintain this blue, maintain the name, so that's going to be REEL, and that's going to be an A. And you're going to make these blue instead of red. I know that comes with the template. Left align this, make it blue, blue, enter all of that, blue, and blue. So yeah, not a whole lot. You probably can go into your, in your logos, I'm sorry, in your menu on the left, when you go into your Wix editor, you can probably select site design and see if you can't globally change the color of these fonts. Okay. If not, you can do it individually, right? But everything is linked well, so just enter that and get the branding down. Left align. All right. I would reconsider this background, okay, for something a little more, perhaps, like a taco truck, okay? All right, as long as, the branding is consistent. So, well done. You don't have a lot to do. Although I will tell everyone, the menu does take the most time. All right. Okay. I'm going to, students don't usually know that tiling isn't always effective. This one works a little better than some because it's not overlapping the text here, but it is cropping it here. And clients want to make sure that their logos aren't cropped. So I also am not sure what this means when I land here. We want to keep our most important content above the scroll line, okay? So I recommend putting the logo in the header. I'm not sure. I think these were originally buttons. They need to be deleted. This one apparently is for the locations. So that would need to have that labeled. And this one, if it's not linking, it needs to remove. It's going to the menu. Okay, so menu needs to be there. You can remove that. This is looking good. The colors are good. Interesting. Interesting. That looks good. And you also have it accessible from here, I think. Okay, maybe not. You do have it linked from your home page with that button that goes to a separate page. You don't have to have a map. Okay, so what you want is to put this content on this page over here, okay, because it's already linked. You can keep it on the other if you like, but you do need to have it here as well. Okay, so this image would come out for a couple of reasons. It's a large file, that's why it took a while to come up, and it's also glassware, so the food truck isn't going to have that. I'm not sure what goes here, but if there was something there, it's a large file. I think maybe you meant to put content there. And remove this. This probably had reservations or something, which they don't have, so good for taking that out if that's what happened. Okay, you wouldn't need this. Okay. Yeah, so put your contact information here. The quickest way to do that is go into your pages and menu and select a new page, a blank page, and just use the basic contact, and that will put it here, and then you can delete this one, and then you will be all linked up. Yeah, and then you're going to put your social media contact that they gave you, and you want to delete this and this. Just select it and delete it, and your logo in the header. So yeah, not a lot, because you already have your menu and your location content put in. Okay, you do want to put your events content. All right, great start. So what you'll do is you'll get this feedback, and then you'll duplicate your sites, and you'll make the edits on your duplicate. It's okay if you forget to do that, but that is a safe way for you to do it. You can always use the site history to go back, but that's a good way to do it. So you should be able to have plenty of time to make these edits. You'll work on your own site this week, and then you'll submit your revisions next week. All right? Great job, everybody.